All right, and Tucker, thank you, and welcome to Hannity. Tonight, according to Biden's press secretary, if you voted for Donald Trump, you are a threat to democracy and will be dealt with as such. Are you or have you ever been a supporter of Donald Trump? Is this Joe Biden's unity that he talked about when he was inaugurated, or is this about the soul of the nation that he's going to address tomorrow? Now, coming up, we'll play her chilling remarks and preview tomorrow's big speech at Independence Hall, where President Unity is planning a call to action against Americans he's calling semi-fascists. Plus, the Golden State has a new regulation banning gas-powered cars by 2035, but the very same state is now begging its residents, don't charge your electric vehicles because California's electric grid is about to crash. We have that report straight ahead. So much for renewable energy. Also tonight, multiple new bombshell whistleblower allegations from inside the FBI. Agents are now sounding the alarm on the rampant political bias corrupting what should be America and the world's premier law enforcement agency. But we begin with the very latest anti-Trump smear tactics surrounding the raid at Mar-a-Lago. At this hour, the Attorney General, Merrick Garland, is desperate to stop a federal judge from appointing a special master to review the case. In a filing, Biden's DOJ indicated that Americans should just simply trust their judgment. Now, they also took the opportunity to shape public opinion with that image you see right there, showing classified documents strewn across the floor next to a box full of framed Time magazine covers. In a subsequent rebuttal, Trump's attorneys stated, quote, the government's response gratuitously included a photograph of allegedly classified materials pulled from a container and spread across the floor for dramatic effect. And on Truth Social, Trump responded, quote, terrible the way the FBI during the raid of Mar-a-Lago threw documents haphazardly all over the floor, perhaps pretending it was me that did that, and then started taking pictures of them for the public to see. Thought they wanted them kept secret. Lucky I declassified. Meanwhile, legal scholar Jonathan Turley, who will join us in a minute, tweeted, this photo can leave an obviously misleading impression that secret documents were strewn over the floor when this appears to be the work of FBI agents. In that op-ed, Jonathan Turley continued, quote, for critics, the photo may appear to be another effort with prior leaks to help frame the public optics and discussion. Clearly, the court did not need the visual aid of a picture of documents with covers. It seems clearly it was intended for public consumption. Now, keep in mind, this case is being handled by the same Washington office that gave Hillary Clinton a free pass after she mishandled top-secret classified material on her unsecured private servers and then attempted to destroy the evidence. Remember, destroyed 33,000 emails, bleach bit, hammers, etc. This is also the same FBI office that brought us Operation Crossfire Hurricane, the Mueller witch hunt, the dirty dossier, FISA fraud, frequent MSDNC guest Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, Andrew Weissman. The very same office where a top agent named Tim Tebow just, quote, suddenly retired. Tebow was reportedly escorted out of the Bureau after allegations of liberal bias and misconduct in the Hunter Biden investigation. His office is accused of slow-walking the probe into Hunter's laptop from hell. And in the fall of 2020, in order to secure the election for Joe Biden, as Donald Trump stated, quote, people that retire from the FBI, they're not perp walked out of the headquarters building on a hot sunny afternoon in August after being screamed at and ridiculed by his bosses like the laptop. This was the firing from hell. But now Chris Wray and Merrick Garland are asking us to simply trust this very same office in the Washington sewer and swamp with an investigation into Biden's chief political rival. In fact, they want absolutely no scrutiny, no oversight at all whatsoever. Now, first, they raided Mar-a-Lago and would not let Trump's attorneys observe the search. Then they demanded that Mar-a-Lago turn off all security cameras so they could conduct the search in private. I thought we wanted dash cams and cams on police for a good reason. Keeps everybody honest. Next, they did not want the affidavit released. Then they heavily redacted the affidavit after a judge ordered the release. They even redacted the reasons for the redactions, and now they don't want a special master to review the case. So what exactly are they hiding? And why would Trump, or anyone else for that matter, trust Biden's DOJ and the Washington FBI field office with a politically charged investigation based on their history? Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.